Why, hello everyone! Welcome. We
Yeah, go ahead,
have
Duke.
lots of problems going through.
Changing yourself to push to talk.
Hey, we are here. We are live. We got everyone. Well, almost everyone. Rum's running a little late, but
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Doggo bark.
don't go bark. Why don't you?
Bark, bark.
Hello, Kirby. Welcome to the stream.
I'm sorry I had to.
Hey, no problems. No problems. So far, it just seems like everything's working well. So, good. Are you all ready to begin?
Ready when you are.
Always ready.
I'm dancing.
And let's rock and roll.
So, we're... Nah, I'm not going to do that. Got it. Yeah, I've not had to start a campaign in so long, I forgot how to do it.
We are live. Hello, everyone, to our first go through with D&D 5th edition with our wonderful DM DukeRaven. You can go and check out his side of the stream. I can post the link here in a second to his Twitch, so you can see the opposite side of the spectrum.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Okay. So I need to bring up fantasy.
Thank you, Kirby, for the 100 bits. Let me give you some love for that.
I don't hear you, Duke. What happened?
Because I didn't push to talk, because I was talking to my chatters.
Oh.
You have push to talk activated, seeing how we heard your intro to everything?
Yes, I was pushing the button. So
you don't have to push the button to talk to your chatters.
Yes, I...
You didn't know.
You don't have to push your Discord button to talk to your peoples on the Skype.
Yes,
This is just insane. All right, so we're trying out a whole D&D campaign on stream here. This is an idea that we kind of came up with. We have no idea how this is going to go
Shut
through.
Up. Leave me alone.
So, for anyone noticing, I am the game master of this thing. My rules are final say. I could easily be persuaded one way or the other. Then we got Rem, who is not here yet, but he's running late. Then we have Artie, Danny, Shadow, White, Honcho. Did I forget anyone else? I don't think did I forget anyone?
Nope, that's it. Sorry, I forgot to push it off.
Shadow looked like he was counting in his head. But, yeah, so they're all players. They're all going to... Everyone is starting at level 1. If you're watching on my stream, if you hover over the stream, there's actually a little thing that pops up showing them their characters and their current health and stuff like that. So feel free to look at their characters.
I wasn't having an aneurysm on stream, on camera. No, I was opening the salsa.
Chips and salsa. Now you're making me want chips and salsa, but I am full, so I should not be eating.
You check and make sure that the D&D Beyond is connected properly. That's the one thing I didn't ask you before we started, Duke.
Oh, because it shows up perfectly fine on my end for my stream. And Shadow, Kirby's calling you out for the chips and salsa.
I see this. I see this. He knows me
So,
too well.
the world which I have yet to name for you all is nothing but like an island world. Vast oceans, islands dotting the entire place. Each island its own climate and culture. We find ourselves on a very small island off somewhere in the vast blue seas. In a small village of Shitsville, because I didn't think of a name of this.
A small village of shit? Is that what I heard?
I'm going to Shitsville. You guys are starting out in the village of Shitsville, alright?
Very interesting.
Hail, Shatorian, how might you be?
As what's going on in this village, it is a springtime festival going around. Lots of people gather around with small markets, some games, lots of laughter and music. One by one, just introduce your characters as you're wandering around the festival.
I just start barking. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start barking.
Or at least describe your characters for the viewers.
Oh, okay. Detail. There we go.
Jedi Jane, thank you for the
I am
subscription.
an awakened dog, and that's literally what I am. I'm a dog that has been experimented on ever so slightly by his master to defend his home. The master is a magic user, so I can use shield and sword. My goal was to guard the master's home while the master did things, but the master never came home from an adventure, so that's is where I'm going to do, is find the master and bring the master home. Lots of barking. Bark, bark.
Alright, thank you, Shadow. Who's next?
I am a lichen, named Raven. I am a natural born lichen, so, and my character is a hermit who is just now coming back into society, because she has been self-isolated for 10 years, learning how to try to control her, lichen rage and learn control, so she isn't forced to change during a full moon.
Thank you, White. Who's next?
We have a bunch of shy people.
Don't go over. We're going to be calling on people.
Do it now.
I'll go. So this is Honcho. I am Oxen, the Goliath barbarian. I stand 7 feet 7 inches, 300 pounds of solid barbarian. I've been living in the mountains my whole life. I'm looking for adventure because what is there in life other than to conquer your enemies?
Hooah!
Thank you. Artie or Danny, whichever one of you two wants to go first.
I had an itchy eye.
Are they there?
I'm a fire dragonborn, and I weigh about 300 pounds, and I like to use spells.
Alright, Artie, just a quick, brief description of your character.
I am an ice dragonborn. I don't know what else to say beyond that.
What's your class?
Yeah, no, you could easily just say you're, like, just a description of your characters, what your character kind of looks like. You didn't have to go into all this class type stuff, but everyone else did.
I'm a sorcerer.
Alrighty, thank you. And apparently someone in chat goes, hello, I'm Jedi, Keeper of the Fourth Wall, which we will probably break every so often.
Hello, Jedi.
Shadow.
Well,
I see no walls, only empty spaces.
Shadow, stop rolling the dice.
but the dice.
Nope. Click X. Dice Goblin.
So, throughout the whole day, people are partying, celebrating, drinking, enjoying their good times. You guys do notice kind of each other. You guys don't look like a lot of the locals, so it's like you guys do, all of you do stand out. But everyone's friendly. Well, you're a dog in armor. What's not to stand out? And towards the evening, the mayor of the village gets up onto the stage and starts thanking everyone for coming to the festival to bring forth a great year of harvests and all that. And as he is giving... what was it? Wait.
What's the season? Is it like...
Spring.
Okay.
So it's like a festival for the coming growth year.
Figured I should ask because you said, new year, so I figured, is there snow on the ground? Is there, is it cold? Is it...
No, this is like right after they just planted like all the fields and the stuff.
Okay.
Hey, June for most people.
By the way, if you would continue to talk after you said things, for the festival of the new year, you cut out. So I don't know if you were talking to your chat or if you had continued on.
No, actually, I wasn't talking. I was looking at something.
Oh, okay.
All right, Jedi, have fun.
I am not a VIP in your chat. Sorry, random thought. At least.
You suck.
I don't know.
I do.
I will look into
I'm
that.
I'm gonna bark at. I think
so. As he is giving this speech and all that, the sun is setting. Some fires from different, bonfire pits and stuff like that are aglow. An arrow goes right through the mayor's head.
Ow.
Oh, shit.
Okay, from which direction?
I'm getting to that. I just got to switch over to my Fantasy Grounds display.
Don't leave us so tempting. Okay.
And around the celebration, numerous bandits start appearing out of the woodwork. Some with bows, some with swords. Apparently ready to rob the village of some money. And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Do the killing.
Do the bad.
Pull a stringy, stop talking.
In his boot.
There's a snake in my boot.
Somebody poisoned the whale.
It's the water hole, then. Somebody poisoned the water hole.
The whale.
Numerous civilians are starting to, panic and scream, so...
Run.
Where are the civvies? I want to see civvies.
Jesus.
So once you roll your initiatives, feel free to type them in the combat tracker, or let me know and I'll type them in.
Oh, wait, we gotta roll initiative? That's
I called for that.
20 years.
I'm just gonna roll it in the chat.
Okay, the DM screen was getting in my way.
Then fix it.
Hold on, I'm trying to make my screen
I did by
smaller.
getting rid of it.
I-20 didn't come up. Why didn't it come up on the thing?
Right in the chat bar.
Doesn't add the modifier though in the chat, does it?
No, it doesn't. Also, in the
Okay.
top right, you should see 2 swords for the combat tracker. You're able to type in where it says init on your character to type in your initiative.
Roll it on my. So +4. I just rolled it on D&D Beyond. I got a 22.
Wait, okay, the modifier thingy, how do you work that now?
Go to the D&D Beyond on your character sheet. There'll be a spot that says initiative with the plus. Like for me, it's a +4. If you click that number underneath initiative, it'll roll it for you and add the modifier.
Oh, okay, that makes life easy. 15.
Did you get mine, Duke? Or I can put it in the. You said they put it in the combat tracker.
Yeah, I did get yours. I just accidentally typed it in Artie's. All right.
Already got 15.
Okay, where is this initiative thing at?
It's right underneath your proficiencies in your. If you pull up D&D Beyond and go to your character sheet, you'll have your abilities up top, and then right underneath it will say initiative with like mine says +4.
Oh, I didn't know I had a plus to that. I gotta. Okay.
So I have to open up the main website.
Yes, you set that up anyways. That has all your attacks and your weapons and stuff on that. This does not. Artie, are your dice black?
Apparently.
For everyone but you. Whoever you throw. So you get to see your color, but no one else gets.
No, I can change colors. They're red. Yours are brown. Honchos are green.
Yay! So how do we enter our initiative in the combat tracker? Is it a double click or a? I'm trying.
It's just a click. It's just a click. It is just a click. The border will become darker, and you can type into it then.
Wait, you click where?
In the top right, you should see 2 swords in Fantasy Grounds. That is the
Yep, got
combat
that.
tracker.
Yeah,
That'll open up the combat tracker. And then you should see a row that says INIT. That is initiative, and then you just need to go to your character, click on it, and then it'll just turn a dark brown border, and then just type in the number.
I don't see that. I see where it shows all the characters and stuff. And then I see a blank row, an HP row, and then a TMP and a WND.
Hit points, temporary, wound. But then that initiative is the first row. It's
Okay. I had to go to the other Fantasy Ground instance I got opened that the stream sees, and the combat tracker actually looks different than the GM screen one. I apologize for this.
No worries.
I'm so used to seeing the GM screen version, I didn't know what the non-GM screen version looked. So it should be that first. Are you able to click on the first box next to your character's name that doesn't have a number?
Nope.
No, like there's a number in there, but I didn't put it in there. I think
It's our hit points.
Already put your initiative.
It's the first box. The first box by your name.
Yes, that is your initiative.
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to enter it. It's not letting me.
Okay, then just let me know what it is and I'll enter them.
Okay.
Oxen, your initiative?
16.
Flame and Shadow. I still need yours.
Oh, okay. I thought I.
I'm trying to figure out where.
You have
Just
Beyond
tell me
pulled
the
up?
initiative and then.
Yes, I got DnD pull up.
It's a.
On your character. You have your character sheet pulled up.
Yes.
So underneath your proficiencies, you'll see something that says initiative, right?
+2.
Okay, so hit that box that says +2.
And it'll roll a die for you and give you the initiative plus the modifier.
And I just rolled 11. And 11 +2 equals 13.
11 plus 2 is 15? What?
11
13.
+2 equals 13.
Oh, 13. I heard 15. Shadow, what is your initiative?
7.
Ow.
7? Alright. Because Rem's not here, I'm just going to remove him currently from the combat tracker.
He removed me too.
He's out of here.
No, I accidentally marked you as hostile to the party instead of non-hostile.
Bite the hand that feeds.
So, White, you are up first.
Right. So it looks like I have my short sword equipped.
Wait, where do you see all that fun stuff?
On your character sheet, you're gonna go into equipment. Forget everyone, we're still learning this. This is a whole new concept for us.
Yeah, this is whole new. Some of these people are new to 5e. Some of them, I don't think anyone's new to D&D in general in here, are they?
No.
This is our
Okay.
first time ever playing computer as D&D, and this is our first
Yeah.
time
So a lot of these people, they're used to pen and paper and all that. This technology is all new to them. So just bear with us as we work through this.
old. What is this dark magic you speak of? Okay, so it looks like I am double wielding short swords.
Rem will be on in 5.
You should have a bow equipped as well.
Gotta equip my bow. So it's on me, but I don't have it like in hand. There we go.
Yeah, equipped and weapon in hand is different.
There, I fixed it.
Fixed Rem or fixed my equipment?
Your equipment.
Okay, how did you do that? What? I'm so confused. Because my longbow is still unmarked.
Oh, because I marked it on my end. You might need to refresh for it to notice it, but yeah.
Well, it looks like I can dual wield short swords, if I remember right.
Well, you have two short swords. You just don't. I think it's if I'm trying to remember exactly how the dual wielding works. Because I think you're not proficient with the second one.
You might want to double check that because I know in second edition, rangers are the only ones that are proficient in
I don't think you get the proficiencies until you're a higher level. Well, I have two, like as a barbarian, I have a great axe and a hand axe. I can wield the great axe and the hand axe, but I don't get the bonuses on the hand axe, I think, until I'm proficient in it, until I put points. But we can check.
Well, no, in 5th edition they have like an actual ability that gives you the proficiency in the dual wielding.
I'm trying to figure it out.
What, Rangers?
Yeah. What? How does the dual wielding work? As futures. Okay.
Actually, it's an ability you can pick up at level 2. That's how the dual
Okay.
wielding works. So you're not
Okay,
quite there yet. Yeah, when you get to level 2, you pick a fighting style, and one of them is 2-weapon fighting.
I see it now. Okay. Yeah, because I just had the ranger pulled up that I was. Don't need both swords equipped right now.
Well, equipped means you have them on your character. They're attached to your person that you can easily grab.
Okay, so I am. Am I close to a bandit? Like,
Yes, check the map. Bandit 1 is within your, I think.
do I need to drag my character over to it to attack? Is that how this works?
Feet away. Look at that.
And then.
Well, you don't need them. You don't need your thing on top of.
Okay. And then do I just hit the hit dice on my short sword?
Yes, you do.
Roll to hit.
14. I got 20 because it was a +6. Oh.
That hits.
Okay, and then I do 9 for damage.
On Bandit 1, 9 points of damage. The Bandit's actually looking rough with that hit. So that is your attack action. You still have your bonus action and that. And why are you all able to move your tokens like this?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Ram. My only bonus action right now is shifting, and I don't want to use that. So
Alrighty.
let me get you into the call, Rem.
Yeah, let's take a moment and get Rem set up.
Okay.
So how do we show that distance again between us and another item or another person or whatever?
Hello.
Hello. Remember
give me
to
one
mute
second.
yourself on Skype and
Oh, I just clicked the character.
Why is Duke muted? Why is
Because
everybody muted?
we're muted in Skype and we're using Discord to talk.
I can't hear a word you guys are saying.
Mute yourself on the Skype, hon. And then we're gonna be using Discord to speak. We're push to talk in Discord. Who's Rem? Rem, can you hear us?
Rem, can you hear me?
Are you chatting to him, Shadow?
Hang on.
Okay. I wonder if he's just muted in Discord.
He is not.
Rem, can you hear us?
And Shadow's typing in messages. Oh, the breakingness!
We can certainly hear his keyboard.
Uh-huh.
We are figuring this out.
Yep. Technical difficulties, everyone.
It is, bro.
So how did you roll for your attack?
So you have your character sheet pulled up for D&D Beyond?
That's
Okay, so go into, under actions, there'll be a thing that says attack.
okay.
Okay, what are your attacks?
Like how do you roll the d20?
For what, your initiative?
No, not for your initiative, your actual attack.
So if you see actions, all, and then attack type, whether you have a weapon or whatever you have, wherever there's a plus next to it to hit, click there and it rolls the appropriate dice for you.
have-
Thank
You
you.
have- so for example,
Uh-huh.
say bite, so it'll say hit DC and +4 for me. If you want to bite someone, that'll be what you hit, and that'll show whether or not you hit. And after you hit, then you hit the damage button next to it.
Yeah, when you look at it, rolls your damage and adds other pluses for you and gives you your roll.
Okay.
Okay. Now I can hear you guys again.
And there's an echo. Now, make
But you're echoing.
yourself in Skype so we can use, because Skype is only used for the video option.
You still hear us?
Alright, Rem, can you hear
My
us?
microphone's already muted.
I was able to right-click on you and mute you for some reason.
Nice. DM mute.
Well, that works. That means we're only using Discord. That works.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, like everybody says I'm muted.
Yeah,
Yep,
Discord's
so
fine.
just hop into Fantasy Grounds.
Fantasy Grounds and have your D&D Beyond pulled up.
There's going to be
Yep.
a quiz after.
How do you attack in D&D Beyond for 10 points?
I'm not using my real dice.
Well, I'm kind of glad Shadow asked, because I was about to ask the same damn thing. And I was clicking buttons as you were telling him how to do it. So now I know how to do it.
Okay, so how do I join the game on Fantasy Grounds?
Click Join Game. You're going to scroll down, look for Duke Gaming Raven.
I was about to roll like everything in the chat window on Fantasy Grounds.
I think the chat window is just for us to talk to each other if we're not
Duke
using
Gaming
voice.
Raven.
Pretty-
Well, you can use to also roll your dice. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, but then you have
There's
to
also
try-
that, but you could also talk in your specific languages that your character knows. If you click the little drop arrow next to the bubble in chat, you can pick your language to speak in.
Yeah, I've been talking this whole time, but nobody here understands giant, so I'm good.
I can turn into a smaller version of you. Does that count?
No.
Kirby, thank you for the bits. Let me give you some love for those.
Sylvan
All right.
script.
Well, Rem is getting loaded in. I'm gonna go refill my drink.
Go for it. I'm looking for something anyway.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss break.
On that note, I'm going to refill my drink. Haha.
All of the drinks.
I got here just in time for a bio break. Okay.
Yes.
All by myself.
Jeez, this case is hard to open.
Becky, while I love you with all my heart, you know I do, sweetheart. Keep your day job.
Hey, Rem, while you're loading up, you want to give me an initiative real quick?
I was thinking badly for
Okay.
on purpose.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's a 20.
Unless Shadow's lying to me, which wouldn't surprise me. Apparently, I sing really, really good when I'm actually.
19.
He's actually singing. I wish I had a high roll.
I will be right back.
You do,
Since
Ron?
I'm kind of acting as a healer, I don't know if I want a high roll.
Do all your rollings from the DnD Beyond. All
I
you have to
thought
do
we-
is just.
I thought we were allowed to use regular dice.
You are allowed to
It
use
just
regular dice.
That's
Me and
what you were.
Me and Shadow are just making it simple on ourselves and just hitting the buttons in the game.
Well, I have shiny new dice I want to use.
I'm just complaining. I wish I had a higher initiative because I want to do an ability and I don't know if I'll be able to when it comes to my turn.
Behold, my nice shiny fluorite.
And I can't hold up Duke stream because it's cheating. I can like pop in on chat for half a second and read it, but that's it.
Be on my stream anyway.
Character
See what we're
selection.
talking about. Yours most of the time.
Do have Duke pulled
I
up,
didn't
but
have
I
an image
him,
for you to have for a
up
token,
top
so I just
muted,
used the
so
default one.
Can't hear it. And
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Okay, there's
And
my
there you go.
character.
Just to let you know, I did not have an image for you for your characters. I just used the default one. If you ever get one, I will swap it out.
Swap
At
out
this
my
moment I
initiative.
don't, but I'll go looking for one later.
Yeah, look, like I said, at any time, just message it to me and I'll swap it out.
Okay.
what a changeling look like, anyways.
Whatever the fuck they want to be.
I don't know if I want to tell you what my default set is yet.
Oh God.
Message it to you, Duke. Can I have my initiative changed? Because you said just message you and you can have it swapped out.
Shows-
Your face is so worth it.
Can I get a couple levels in Bard real quick? I need a couple levels to cast Silence.
No.
If I play the Song of Silence, will that count?
Does it involve a very tiny violin?
There are multiple versions of the song I can make it involve a violin.
So because Rem is just getting here, does he have the last initiative?
He rolled a 19 for initiative, so technically he's up next.
Okay.
But you did your attack, you did your movement, and your bonus action was only changed what you said you're not going to do, so that actually is the end of your turn.
Yeah, I don't think the townspeople would be very happy with a lichen all of a sudden in their midst.
So Rem, it is now your turn. Oh, I gotta show you. I gotta share the map to you. Duh.
Yeah, I'm still looking at a boat.
Now we have lost the boat. The boat has returned.
Festival Katek map. Which one?
Festival.
Okay, there's you, there's me, there's them, there's them. What's attacking? Okay. I see.
It's
A group of bandits. They have the entire festival area surrounded.
Okay, so am I in stands? Is this a small building?
It's kind of out and open. It's like a log bench you were sitting on.
Basically kind of like a bleacher. Okay.
Yeah.
Each hex
Kirby!
is 5, right?
But God damn, you're doing your best today. Thank you so much.
I can't hear you now.
There was a way to actually say distance at one point.
I was thanking Kirby for the now total of 500 bits he dropped in my chat.
Jesus, Kirby.
Okay. But yeah, each hex is 5, right?
Yeah, each one is 5 feet. If you double click with your left and mouse button on your mouse, you can actually make a line and measure distance.
Why is it? Give me a sec while I figure out this setup. Alright.
Double click on your left mouse button.
If you click and hold your right and left mouse button, you can make a line.
Oh,
both mouse buttons. Got it.
Where's my spells?
And if you do Control, Shift, or Alt with it, you can do different shapes. I will let you know that is extremely useful for your spellcasters, if you can do circles and stuff for like Fireball and cone spells and stuff like that.
Okay. How do you... Where can I check my spell list on here? I don't remember my spells. Or...
In D&D Beyond, there should be a thing called spell.
Okay, I need to look in Beyond. Gotcha. I was looking on the...
In Fantasy Grounds, yeah, not everything is there because it takes so long to code all the homebrew shit that I got going on, so...
Fair enough.
It's just easier to go through D&D Beyond and then just use this for maps.
Okay, have Bandit 3 make a... What was it, a wisdom check? Yes, wisdom check.
You mean a wisdom saving throw?
Yes. That.
Well, what's the damage?
I cussed you out in Sylvian, and you take 1 point of damage.
I mean,
So he's actually going to take 2 points of damage because he critically failed.
And he has disadvantage until next turn.
Alright, I will make note of that.
And with that, I am now going to be cussing him out while running away from him. So
okay, and I'll let you all know this now that everyone's here. One of my house rules is, if you critically fail a saving throw, it is twice the damage.
That is a house rule?
That's not a default D&D rule. But that is one of the rules I do because it makes things a lot more fun.
With critical hit, critical hits double damage.
Critical hit is double the dice rolls. So whatever you roll in your dice, it's doubled, but your modifiers are not doubled.
Okay, I always thought that was just I thought that was the original rule. I've never seen anybody play otherwise. But okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Oxen, you're up.
Do the smash.
I have to make the move, and the move's going to be all my move. So,
Oh, wait, you're a barbarian, right?
I
am. Okay. One house rule I have with barbarians, when you're raging, you get an extra 50% movement speed.
So
let the raging begin.
Hulk smash.
Okay, so you use your bonus action to rage.
A double?
No, 50%. So if you have 30, it would be 45.
So you'd just be able to get into range, it looks like.
Move.
Yeah, you would be like...
I'll be able to take an action, or is that next
Yeah,
round?
you can. You've only used your movement and your bonus action. You still have your action to attack.
Okay, Great axe is coming down.
Roll for an attack.
A 7.
A 7 does not hit, and so you swing your axe, and you actually land it next to him.
Wait. He's disadvantaged.
The bandit's disadvantaged.
Roll again.
That's not how that works.
That gives him an advantage against him.
Did the
Oh,
bandit
it does give him an
is that
advantage
the
against him?
bandit that he cast a spell on?
Yes, unless you have an advantage and a disadvantage at the same time, anyone who attacks him gets advantage.
Okay, because you said he had disadvantage. That doesn't give other people advantage against him.
I thought that did.
Okay, what's the name of the spell? I'm going to look it up real quick.
Disregard.
I missed.
Disregard. Apparently, I'm homebrewing.
Oh, you could be right. You just have to look it up. And find
Yeah.
out.
What's the spell real quick? I'm going to look it up real quick.
Vicious Mockery.
Okay, I'm going to look it up real quick.
Nanny nanny boo boo.
Don't get mentioning something, Rem. We're all kind of still learning on this, and
Well, I'm finding out more and more that the way I've been playing this has a lot of homebrew that I didn't realize was homebrew. So, it's very possible I'm wrong.
What you did, you cussed him out in Sylvan?
yes, he cussed Sylvan. What's funny is me
No, the
and
way
Rem
this-
connect.
The way to spell is the bandit has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay, it's not everything. Gotcha.
No.
I tried.
Tried to help.
good.
Well, if he gets a chance to swing, he might miss you.
That is true. So, your attack missed. You use your movement bonus action. So that would be your turn, correct?
Yes.
Crystal, your turn.
Okay, so I'm still trying to figure this out. We get what now? Is considered a turn?
You have your movement, a bonus action, and an action.
Okay,
And a reaction, though that's usually used on somebody else's turn.
Your character is going to be the closest to the one that I'm attacking.
right, I can see that.
You're going to want to go. You're going to want to take your character and go. Oh shit!
Go.
Go
Okay.
there.
Well, actually, she's a spellcaster, so she can attack at range
Yeah.
without having to get up close.
I can
Yeah.
use my chaos bolt, right?
Yes, you can.
It says that has a range of 120 feet. So
So anything within 120 feet, you could throw it at as long as you can see it. Which I'm going to let you right now is bigger than the map.
okay, so yeah, that was
everyone.
a really bad roll. It was a 7 to hit. That was a really bad roll.
Including your modifier?
Yes, because it was a 1, and then with the modifiers, a plus
Oh,
6.
Wait, you rolled a nat.
Oh no!
What were you doing?
Oh no!
Bad.
Was he shooting?
I
Um,
threw a chaos
Chaos.
bolt.
Oh. This could be nasty.
Oh, Becky.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
So, Crystal, roll me a where were you trying to aim it? Which bandit?
It looks like Bandit 1 was the closest to me.
Okay, roll me a d20.
that didn't do much better.
Okay, well, the D20 was for your wild magic modify, but that did not trigger. But your Chaos Bolt, due to the dice I have rolled, knowing the direction you were aiming, gets flung off into the trees past the festival.
Okay, good.
Didn't hit White Wolf, thank God.
Gonna say, don't be a repeat of my first episode. Literally, the first attack in the entire campaign, I almost dropped our sorcerer because I shot him in the head.
Oops.
It's like, I didn't do it.
Alright, so you still
Yeah,
have your bonus action and your movement.
Okay, let me take a look here. Now, under bonus action, it just says two-handed fighting. I'm not close enough to fight, so do I? I mean,
But yeah, so that
Can
means
I
you just
throw
got nothing to
another
do. There are some spells that are bonus action. And the way I do things, as you guys level up, I will eventually make certain class of spells bonus actions as well.
okay, but there's
But-
nothing in my bonus action now. So can I throw
Yeah,
another
so-
spell or no?
Not as a bonus action, no. Unless it specifies as a bonus action.
Yeah. Well,
Bonus action
if I
for me is being able to shift into my Lycan form.
can I still use my bonus action after my turn or no? Some people say
No,
yes,
the only
some
thing
people
you
say
can
no.
do pretty much at that point is your reaction.
Okay.
Okay, so and then I don't even have a spot for movement. So I mean, how do I?
Should have a general 30 feet of movement, so you could literally move 30 feet in any direction.
On the D&D Beyond, it has it listed up at the top under speed.
But the thing is, you don't need to actually move or anything. You can just say, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Wrong button. I says I think I'm actually going to stay put because I'm a spellcaster and I'm a good distance away from all of them.
Alright, that's all you do. So that's your turn.
Did you guys already drop a bandit before I joined in?
No, they did not. There's only 5 bandits.
Strider.
Okay, so this one at the bottom left is not actually there?
The mayor of the town got shot in the head, and then the bandits came out, and now we're in combat.
Okay, so the bottom left guy would be the mayor then.
Bottom left.
What bottom left guy?
There's
No, that's
I
Bandit 1, Bandit 2, Bandit 3, Bandit 4, Bandit 5.
okay,
I don't
'cause-
see Bender 4.
4 is behind the tables near the banquet area. In
Well-
between the picnic table things and the south wall, whatever that is.
okay. All right, that
You should
it's
be able to
working
see
now.
all
I
5.
see it now.
I
Yep.
was trying to select bandit 5, but it was acting like it was disabled, like it was already dead or something.
No.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
I broke it. From swap.
I control the bandit. It runs away.
Danny, your turn with flame.
How do I do the scout to find out how many feet I am away from my bandit?
Left and right click at the same time, and then click and drag.
You are. You're not getting to any of them in the turn.
Well, he's
He's a
a
wizard.
spellcaster, so...
Oh, okay. Never mind. You are going to be able to strike. I have no idea who's who.
No, I am not. My range is 15 feet, and he's a little bit farther. He's 5 feet farther.
How are you trying to cast?
The only one I have is the breath weapon of gold.
Did
That's
you
all.
not?
You could
Any-
move a partial amount of your distance and then attack if you're in range.
Did no one help Danny? Did no one go with Danny to select spells?
I thought I had. That's why I was like. Give me a second.
I did not. I doggo. I bark.
Wolf.
1 second.
Magic bad, okay.
A wizard that doesn't like magic.
Well, I thought
I'm not a
when we were-
wizard. I'm a barbarian.
No,
I
he
just
doesn't
wanted-
have any spells.
Would my pounce be
I could
considered?
have sworn I did them with them when we were doing Arties and Rems. Apparently not. Okay.
I thought we did too. If we want to take, we'll take a few minute break and you guys can we can
Not
knock
fair
out
that-
some spells for him real quick.
Not fair that he doesn't have any spells. That was my bad. You can. You guys.
All right,
beat
so
me later.
Danny, if you go to your spells, like you have action spells, and you just see a thing that says manage spells in it.
What should you classify my canine pounce as? It doesn't actually say anything. It just says it's no action.
I don't know. I would say that would be a bonus round or whatever, a bonus action.
I have a
Pounce?
question.
Yeah, because Danny, looking at this, you're supposed to have like 3 cantrips and 5 spells right now.
What's the difference between a cantrip and a spell?
Cantrips you
Divorce.
can use over and over and over again. Spells require you to use spell slots.
You have a limited time that you can use them before you have to rest and regain them back.
Yeah, all of them require some type of either short or long rest to recover. And
Except for cantrips, because they
Cantrips
can
don't.
go all day.
But some of those too will require components. Some of those spells.
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to keep going, I have a list of spells he can learn or can use if we want to just say it's like Firebolt for now. And then set things up after the battle. Or if you want to do it now, either way.
There's Firebolt, and what else?
There is there's a pretty long list of what wizards can get.
On D&D Beyond it, if you go to spells on your character sheet, and then manage spells, and you can add spells and all that from there.
You never did answer the question if, once we figured it out, when I am in lichen form, can me and Shadow communicate through, like, basically dog?
I will think on that.
Okay.
If they start talking in dog, can I cast comprehend language to understand them?
Nice.
Just have the bard randomly start barking too.
Too bad there's not an option on the language thing, the language selector, where Shadow can just start typing and it goes arf 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 arf.
I don't have any.
Shadow can just bark right around if he wants.
I do have one quick question, because it's one thing that I didn't realize we hadn't talked about. That racial ability of mine with pounce. It doesn't actually say if it's a bonus action or reaction or just an action in general.
Let me pull up your
don't
sheet
have-
and I'll have a look real quick.
I don't have any languages
It's
assigned.
in
Huh.
traits. It literally says
What do you mean,
canine pounce
languages?
action, and I.
Oh,
don't
I'm
have
trying
one.
to look at or is that I custom out in Sylvian? I'm trying to look and see if I can actually say something in Sylvian, but it's not giving me any language options on here.
Because when you Shadow, when you look at it, it says when you grapple an opponent. So it's something you can choose to do when you're taking a grapple action.
But it's also a burst forth of a sudden rush of strength, so I'm literally running at them.
Wouldn't that be the grapple action itself then?
Yeah, because it says right after that. Cause if you click on it, it'll pull up a full description of it. And it says, when you grapple an opponent, they must make an additional strength check or be knocked prone.
So basically, you'll attack when you'll do a normal attack, and if the attack succeeds, they have to roll to see if
Stay standing.
you actually knock them down or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a normal attack. Okay.
And I
Yep,
get
it's
5
a
level
follow
1
up to an
spells, right?
attack.
Also,
What I wanted to make sure.
I get 5 level 1 spells.
yes.
I have to wait for my turn to actually do that. That's what I wanted
Yes.
to know. I'm okay. I wanted to make sure I was reading it right.
Hey, this is all new for a lot of us, so we're all learning here.
5th edition is new for what is this? It's a Cheez-It?
So
Where did you
what
get a
kind of-
random Cheez-It from?
That's a good question.
I did it over the monitor.
So if I were to try to use my changeling abilities in combat, would you say that's an action, a bonus, a free, or?
I want to say it's an action. Let me double check.
Because if it's like a bonus or a free action, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this.
Your state changing ability, it literally says as an action. So,
Oh well, I guess I can change and then use a bonus action spell or something.
Hey, Artie.
Yes.
I had another Taco Bell situation at Subway today.
Wait, what?
That guy, remember at Taco Bell the other day, that guy that got all pissy and screamed at us?
Oh yeah.
I had another situation like that at Subway.
Oh fun.
It's like I'm about to give up going out to eat or grabbing anything to go or something because people just get pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a long time to prepare
Okay.
food.
That's okay. I went to Kroger today, and because I have my new magnets on my car, some lady rode up as I was putting the groceries in the car. She's like, "Do you sell Scentsy?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "Do you have a card?" I said, "I sure do. Hold on." I'm giving one of my cards.
Make that money.
oh,
said-
look at the kitty in shadow.
Sell it, and she quit. I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, here you go."
I don't know where my kitty is.
He's over here.
You traitor! Get your orange little ass over here.
I got a
He's
question
behind
now.
my tower. He's behind my tower.
All right.
I choose 5 level 1 spells. They only put 1 in my list.
Let me pull up your.
They told me to pick 5.
You want your kitty cat?
Hey, Becky, read your Discord.
There you go. Your kitty cat's on the stream now.
Why are you saying?
I want him. I can toss him. Not toss him, but hold him.
Okay, I see what it is. Because as a wizard, you can actually copy spells into your spell books later on. You're only allowed to have so many spells actually prepared. So you start out with the 5 spells and the 5 prepared ones, but if you go to your spell book under managed spells, that you can actually prepare certain spells that way.
So I only can have one spell prepared?
No. That doesn't
No,
say
you have all 5 prepared, except by default they're not prepared when you add them to your spell book. So right now you can have 5 spells prepared, but if you get like spell scrolls or other spell books, you can copy those spells into your spell book.
Okay, let me ask this question. Are you looking on D&D Beyond or Fantasy Grounds?
We're on D&D Beyond.
I'm in D&D Beyond. I just prepared them. It said they were.
All right. Yeah, because I just refreshed the page and I'm actually seeing all your spells in there now. So.
Yeah, I just added them. I'm gonna use.
What was that, Danny?
I'm gonna use Fireball on the Bandit one.
Firebolt and Bit 1. All right. Roll for your attack.
I'm typing it in, right?
You hit the +6 next to the Firebolt on the spell list.
I
To
did.
roll for
and I got 24.
All right, yeah. Just tell me what you roll. 24. That hits. Roll for damage.
Wait a minute. Was that a nat 20?
No, it's an 18 plus 6.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a +6 for a spell modifier. So.
I'm just saying if it's a nat 20, say nat 20. Because that means that's something better than just a normal roll.
I know it's double. And now how do I do hit?
Hit the damage.
There should be
button
damage
right
dice right next to that +6. Should be like
They were you.
1d something plus something, or just 1d something.
We're going from Danny, myself, White, and Artie here. We're going from 2nd edition to 5th. So.
Confusion.
I hit where it said 1d something, 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 and.
What did you hit with? Firebolt?
Yes.
It would be 1d8 plus your intellect modifier. What's your intellect?
No, Firebolt
+4.
goes to 1d10.
Is that one with d10?
Yeah, it's just a 1d10.
Right. It's a cantrip. That's right.
Yeah, there's only certain spells that you add your modifier to. Other than that, the modifier just goes for the 2-hit damage.
Yeah, there's 4 points of damage.
All right, so with 4 points of damage, you hurl this little mini fireball into the bandit's face, and you actually knock him over, and he's not getting back up.
Cool, I killed it.
Kill Kenny!
Which bandit number 1 is now kaput.
Alright, so as of right now, you don't have anything bonus action-wise. So, other than that, you got your movement if you want to move. Other than that, you're... really don't got anything. You're done? Alright. Bandit number 2. Alright, so bandit number 2, he's just going to grab his crossbow. And he's just going to shoot the closest thing that he just saw throw a fire. So he's going to shoot a crossbow bolt at Fling. That is a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
am I looking for?
Your AC. Armor
Your
class.
AC.
What number is your AC?
12.
So that hits.
All right.
Just barely.
Well, he rolled low. You take 2 points of damage.
On a wizard, though, that's still a lot.
So you would put that in your.
Instead of 9, it would be 7.
Well, up top, you'll see a thing that says heal damage and a box in between. Just type in 2 in there and then hit damage. And it would automatically remove it. Or add it if you're healing. Alright, Bandit 3's right up into the face of Oxen. They're going to pull out their scimitar and attempt to slash you. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits. I have an AC of 14.
Wait, who's getting hit now?
Barbarian.
the barbarian.
Oxen. So that would be 7 points of damage, half because you're raging. So
wanna
you would
go up
take
or down
3.
with those? Okay.
So you take 3 points of damage.
Got it.
Okay, so wait, how did you say you changed your damage on the thingy-majiggy?
On your character sheet, there is a box that says damage. A box that says heal at your hit points.
Okay, I see it. Got it.
Mine won't let me click on it though.
You have to click in the center box.
Ah,
and
there,
then-
I see it.
And then it'll tally it from there.
And you put like 5 in and then click the damage part, right?
Yes.
Or heal, whatever.
Or you mouse wheel, because that
Yeah.
works too.
So the bandit number 4, he's going to grab his crossbow and take a... let me roll quick for that. He's going to shoot at Crystal. Does a modified 20 hit?
My AC is 11.
So that's a
So
yes.
that
That is 5 points of damage.
Okay,
crystal.
yeah, I'm going to have to heal.
Ouch.
How badly are you hurt now?
Well, considering I only have 9 hit points.
Yep, I know my
And,
next
um,
action.
Oof.
I know my next action.
Bandit 5 is going to use his crossbow towards it's Raven is how you pronounce it, right? Right. White.
Yeah.
I'm getting tongue twisted.
Tongue twister.
Okay, so that is
Red tongue blue.
an 8 to hit. Does that hit you, White? All right, so that's turn. Shadow, you are up.
have an armor class of 15.
Mind you, I've been on all 4s, just so you know, because of course I'm walking around as a dog.
Yeah, you're just a dog in armor, so.
I wanted to make sure that was clear. I'm gonna go towards Bandit 5 and use my pounce.
It is 55 feet away from you.
Can't hit it. You only have 25.
Yeah, you.
Walking, and that would be my bipedal speed if I'm on 2 feet. I'm
That's
not
right,
on 2
on
feet.
bipedal.
Yeah,
So what would it be on 4 feet?
We say double.
35.
Yeah. No, you doubled that.
Oh, I doubled it? Okay, so. Yeah, so 50.
So you just barely get there.
For the pounce that I'm going to use.
Was that the unarmed
Alrighty.
strike?
It's I'm not exactly sure. It said D10 for it's a strength check. Knock him over. And yeah, it's a grappling strength check to knock him over.
All right,
And
then roll a athletics for your grapple against his acrobatics.
+11.
What's your modifier?
+5. It was 6 + 5.
All right, because he rolled an 11 as well, but he only had the modifier of 1, so you win.
Yeah, he is on the ground.
On his back.
Crap.
So, bandit number 5 is now knocked prone.
And Bandit 4 shouldn't have got that hit in.
Quick question while we're on the... It doesn't say in my character sheet. For my bonus action, it says that... One second. When I shift, I gain +5 temporary hit points and additional benefits that depend on your shifter subrace. If I'm in Lycan form, does it my speed increase because I'm on all fours? Or does my walking increase like it would with Shadow?
I think he's thinking.
Trying to figure it out. What I was been trying to do is find something that says whether or not.
All right, for now, we'll go with it like that. If I deem it too OP, I may nerf it.
Okay.
So I thought you had to make a basic attack roll first, though.
What?
That's usually how most grapples work in this game. But yeah.
No, you can just use your action to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
And the reason I remember the double is because we talked about dogs being naturally faster anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now bandit number 5 has a 200-pound dog on its body.
So if I throw another spell at it and I miss, am I gonna hit the dog?
Quite possibly.
Well, quite possibly, because as in your prone, range attacks are at disadvantage.
So, well, I'm gonna shut up because I'm a DMing. I'll let you decide those things.
So you used your action to grapple, knock them all prone, your movement. So is that your turn?
Yep, because my only other thing is a bonus action, which doesn't do anything at second one.
White, you're up. There's one bandit knocked prone, another one's got a big giant guy at it, and there's still 2 others.
You're not talking to us.
White, you're not
sorry.
talking to us.
Closest one is the one that Shadow's on. If I were to there's not a button that I can click to shift. So do I just say that I'm shifting?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go into your features and traits and scroll down, there is a shifting. It's apparently a bonus action.
Actually, but it makes me click it for a short rest. I thought that button was to click for the short rest.
No, what happens is it clicks it saying you used it. Same thing with spell slots. You can click them to say that you used it. And then there's a button for shorts and long rest up top. So if you ever take a short rest, you can click on those and it will reset anything short rest or long rest in your sheets.
Okay. So all of a sudden, the surrounding area, all they hear is the sound of clothes ripping and bones cracking and all of a sudden they see this massive white wolf standing where I originally stood.
It looks like White Wolf has become a white wolf.
You then hear in Sylvian, what the fuck? Do I want to heal the
Understand that.
werewolf?
Um,
Okay,
Now-
I wasn't here when we started. Do we actually know each other already? Or are we just at a party?
No, you guys were kind of just all at a festival, and then bandits attacked.
So, okay.
And a lot of
yeah,
civilians
I'm a little
ran
weirded
in
out by
fear.
the- I'm a
Would
little
my-
weirded out by the changing werewolf.
I
and
second that motion.
so you, Rem, all of a sudden would hear in Sylvan, it's okay. You're not an enemy. Yet.
Somebody actually took Sylvan. Okay. I have somebody to communicate with.
Because my original speed is 30 feet, would that go, are we going to double it, or are we just going to...
For now, we are going to say it is doubled, like how it is when Shadow is on all fours. I will let both of you know. If I feel that is too overpowered, I will nerf it.
and then now that I am there, I'm going to... at the bandit. Going to bite to rip his throat out.
All right, roll for attack and advantage because he is prone.
17.
Go
Roll for
ahead and roll
damage.
again. Go ahead and roll again just to see if you get a crit.
Do you want me to roll one, or...
Well, you roll with advantage.
Oh, I did
yeah,
roll.
if you roll.
Oh, you did roll with
it
advantage?
down.
Okay.
Well,
How do you roll for advantage? That's
just
like...
roll another
You just-
d20, and you take the higher one.
Yeah.
Disadvantage is same thing, except you take the lower.
16.
Go with the 17.
Is that including your attack modifier?
No. My attack modifier would be +2. That would be my strength, or where's the attack modifier? Oh, +4, right? Yeah, +4. So, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right.
Modified 20s.
Yeah, modified 20. So roll a 1d4 plus 2.
4.
Yeah, if you have advantage, always roll the second time just in case you get that crit.
Or you end up taking a miss into a hit.
That too.
I did.
All right, so
points of damage.
you go lunging into this guy's shoulder. He is now bleeding.
Now he has 2 dogs on him.
Rem, you are up.
What'd you say, Shadow?
He's going to move his turn. There's at least 400 pounds on this guy.
Raven in regular form is... She's 160 pounds in her human form.
Now they just added on some weight for all the fur now.
I would say she's probably about...
Okay,
Shoot.
using a bonus action, I start speaking in a celestial tongue, and Raven, you get back 5.
Raven hasn't taken any damage.
Not Raven, then
got,
Crystal. Was it Crystal that took the damage?
Yes.
Crystal
One
takes
point.
it. Okay, then backing up because I thought I was going after Raven. Crystal gets the 5 back.
So, because I get the 5 extra points and hit points due to my shift, do I just put that as a 5 with heal real quick, or do
No,
I just
you
keep
have.
track of that?
There's a box next to it that says temp. Put it in there.
So I should be at full health, yeah?
Yes,
Correct.
you are back at full.
Yes.
And that is one of my spell slots. And I am going to in the same celestial voice, start speaking towards the barbarian. And I'm going to use up one of my inspirations. So you gain you can
So you're going to give him
add
inspiration.
Yes. So for the barbarian, for the next 10 minutes, you can roll a d6 and add it to any one ability, attack, or saving throw.
Nice.
And I'm not going to move.
What do you say to inspire him?
I'm chanting in celestial.
Alrighty.
Is hear the voices of the gods
Okay.
over him.
Basically.
So I
Oxen.
have a question. I can't seem
Oh.
to find it. What is
Okay.
my distance between me and Bandit 4?
65 feet.
How do you do that?
If you hold the left and right mouse button and then click and drag from your character over, it'll show.
Yeah, I tried, but I'm on a laptop.
Oof. Yeah, that can be a little
bit more
tough.
difficult.
Pull out your damn car.
Oh yeah, I have a blue car camouflage mouse.
Yeah, that'll help.
I'm going to swing at the bandit with my great axe.
Alright, roll for an attack.
You're actually closer to the one me and Shadow on, but by the time you got there, it'd be probably dead.
Yeah.
Is this one still at disadvantage?
It doesn't count for you. That counts for him to hit.
Oh, okay.
Which we should have used last turn,
That's okay.
which I forgot about. Anyways, so how
Okay.
it works is roll your dice and tell us what you roll. But before he says hit or miss, you can say to roll the inspiration
D6.
die.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's your choice on when to do it. Oh, and I will say this. If someone ends up doing something I find like completely amazing
You cut
and
out
in
after when I
character,
say that.
way out there, I may give a DM
I mean, you guys
inspiration.
have is all we heard.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If you guys ever do anything that like blows me out of the water with amazingness, I may give DM inspirations, but they have to be in line with how your characters would act. So just don't do anything that's,
Right.
completely out of there that your character wouldn't do. But like as I learned your characters and you just end up doing something I find goddamn amazing, I may end up giving DM inspirations. It's going to be rare, but they are a thing.
So I have
And
another learning.
They're a lot stronger than mine.
I have another learning question.
Yeah.
So when I shift, I can shift for a minute. What would be like? Is it a minute and actual a time or?
Each round is 6
round of
seconds.
combat is 6 seconds.
Okay.
So you have 10
So,
rounds.
yeah.
Okay. For this first round, the round that I shift would have been 1, so I have 9 more rounds.
I rolled a 19 to hit the bandit.
Nice.
14
Roll for
plus
damage.
my modifier.
Just to clarify, that only gives you the d6 to hit them. It won't give you you can't use that d6 as extra damage. I don't have that ability right now.
Okay. I do 10 points of slashing damage to the bandit with my great axe.
You go and you slice cleanly into this guy. You think you end up removing an arm and a leg of his at the same time. He is now down on the ground, dead.
I let out a blood-curdling barbarian howl. Rah!
Jory!
The chanting continues.
So you still have your movement and a bonus action.
I'm already raging. I am going to take my movement toward the bandit number 2.
So you would get up to about there. So you would get to about there.
Okay. And I'm already raged, so I don't really have. I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. Crystal, you're up.
Don't throw lightning at us again.
Well, no, I think the two dogs pretty much have that one handled, so I'm gonna handle a
hope so.
different one.
I would hope so.
I'm going to move slightly this direction ish.
All right.
And then I'm going to throw. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, shit. I'm going to throw Ray of Frost.
Remember, you also have your ice breath.
You gotta get a lot closer for that, though.
Yes. So I'm going to throw Ray of Frost, and I got a 15.
Roll for damage.
Damages.
8 points of damage. Haha.
That's banded 4. So you throw your ray of frost and it hits him hard. He looks a little like frostbitten. Still standing, still kind of moving, but looks hurt.
Fair enough, I'll take it.
Your mother was a blueberry.
Flame, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna use magic missiles on Bandit 2.
When you're closest to.
Alrighty.
So, out of curiosity, what am I standing next to? Am I standing next to a stage?
You look like you're standing in a fire pit.
You're in
That's
like a bonfire.
comment.
You're at the bonfire pit.
You might want to move your character out.
You're on the edge of the bonfire pit.
I can't move my character. It's not letting me.
It's not your turn.
Because I was supposed to be like right there.
Burn.
Alright, so you're launching your magic
And then the-
missiles. Roll for your damage, because magic missiles already hit.
Always hit.
So it's 1d4 plus 1, and you get 3 of them, so...
Because I rolled it and I got a 2 plus 1.
Okay.
So
what
you
was your-
got... Yeah, so one of your magic... Because you get 3 magic missiles when you cast it. So one of them you got 3 points of damage with.
Roll again.
So I'll roll 2 more times, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Also, if you want to, you can go and use the Vanity Grounds dice and do it that way. Go to the modifier and go +1, then right-click the dice. It'll bring it up.
So,
So that's another 1 and 2, so another 5 points of damage. Alrighty.
And then one more time.
No,
No,
that
that-
was...
No, that was the
Oh.
other two. So
Okay.
the bandit is looking pretty rough as 3 like arcane missiles plow into his chest. Oh, was that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Bandit 2, being hurt, seeing this big guy barreling towards him, is going to attempt to book it.
With blood and guts all over him, screaming in rage.
I'm guessing nobody has a opportunity range attack, do they?
Nope.
No, that is not a thing. But the bandit's going to use his action to dash and get the fuck out of here.
And die later on.
Bandit.
And then White hears in Sylvian, pussy.
Bandit number 4, seeing 2 of his friends die and one currently being mauled by giant dogs, he is also going to go and book it.
Remember, he's slowed, though. Ray of Frost, if I remember right, takes off 10 feet of movement.
Well, he's kind of on the outskirts as it is, so it's not going to take
True.
him very far to.
It's a thing. Oh, shut up.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He would still make it.
So yeah, he still kind of gets out of it. He's still within like range attack. So if you wanted to launch an attack on him, you're more than welcome to at a range. When it's your turn.
More.
Bandit 5, he's going to attempt to break the grapple. So, athletics check, Shadow.
Shadow, play with your squeaky toy. Now, question, because my teeth are around his basically his shoulder, throat. Do I have to roll it as well?
You weren't the one actively grappling him.
Okay.
But because you are there, I'm going to have him roll at disadvantage.
Yep. The bandit or your Shadow?
The bandit.
Okay.
Okay. 16.
So he attempts to get from underneath you. It is your turn, Shadow.
I'm gonna bite the bastard trying to get away. It's my squeaky toy.
Make it squeak.
All right, so roll for an attack at advantage.
Okay, now I'm gonna do it again because I got a nat 1.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a good thing you have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage because
Or
he's prone.
17.
That hits. Roll for damage.
5. Piercing damage.
He is looking very rough and very afraid to actually try to stay here, but he can't go anywhere.
He's gonna become kibble.
So that's your action. You still have movement and bonus action, but you also still have him grappled.
Yes, I
Just-
do. I'm gonna sit right there. I'm gonna eat
You're
his
just going to stay with him? Alrighty.
dead yet.
Wait,
Squeaky toy.
you're up.
Okay. Is it possible for me not to let go with my muzzle, my teeth, and like claw at his chest? Or like
So you just want to make a claw attack? Yeah, that can just work.
at a disadvantage, or is he's prone?
It is at advantage because he is still prone.
Only 3.
3?
23.
Okay, I didn't hear the 20 part. All I heard was 3. So yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
9.
You literally claw and rip open his chest, as now he is now dead.
I let out a howl of victory.
Look, guts.
Is Shadow's character gonna join me?
Should I say that I'm gonna do it when I'm a dog? I can just do it.
All of a sudden, the night
Yeah.
sky is filled with the sound of.
All right, Rem, your turn. The 2 remaining bandits are fleeing.
Yeah,
Do you attempt to chase after them with a spell, or just stay there?
I am not chasing them. I can't catch them. None of my spells have a range over 60.
I can hit the motherfucker.
All right, so you're
So what I'm gonna do was I was in a half orc shape. I'm gonna shift back into use my acting shift into my normal half elf self.
alrighty. So you're now a half elf. Oxen,
And that's it.
your turn. The bandit that you were going after decided to just tuck tail and run. What do you do?
I don't have enough movement to catch him, and I don't have any ranged weapons.
Throw your axe at him.
I don't have a throwing axe. I have a hand axe.
Damn it.
Oh, I
Can't
can see
hand
someone
axes
trying
be
to
used
throw
for throwing?
I was about to say, couldn't you at a disadvantage?
Yeah,
Actually, a hand axe might actually work.
yeah, I carry
Well-
a great axe in my primary hand, and a hand axe is equipped in my secondary.
Let me look at
Hand axes have a range of up to 20 feet with normally, or 20 to 60 at disadvantage. Anything more than 60 is not able to be done.
So if I move my movement and then throw,
You would definitely be in range because of your rage.
yeah, I'm gonna throw it.
How far out is he?
Well, the bandit was 15 from him and ran 60.
We might need to take a quick
75.
break.
And he can run 45. So he
So,
brings
yeah,
it down to
yeah.
30. So
Okay.
you would it would be
Alright.
at disadvantage for the attack.
Okay, so the lowest of the two.
Yeah.
Correct.
You need to have a break after this, so.
Drink does sound good.
First roll's a 6.
6 plus what?
5, 11, and a 17.
What?
So
2 rolls, disadvantage, right?
yeah, and then you'll take the lowest of the two.
That was the lowest, the first roll.
So the 11.
Yep.
You just hit his AC.
Nice.
Any lower you would have
roll,
missed.
Regular or standard damage?
Yeah, just
That's
standard
regular
damage. The 1d6 plus 3.
Is 5 points of damage.
And then hope he drops.
He is
Otherwise,
attempting to
he's
run away from you. You just start running up towards him, throwing your axe right between his shoulder blades, and he is now down for the count.
He's dead.
I was gonna say, I hope he dies at that point. Otherwise, he's running off with your axe.
All we hear is the gruttle scream from off in the woods. Dog's ears perk up in excitement.
All right, so that's your movement, your action.
Yeah.
All right,
Now he's gonna go retrieve his axe.
Crystal, you're up.
Yeah, after that's done.
I think I'm just gonna throw another ice bolt at Bandit. Hold on, which one?
It's the only one that's left, so roll for an attack.
Being one.
Yes, we're doing Chaos Bolt. That's what we're doing. 9.
That was your plus.
That
Yes.
does
he had
not
a
hit.
disadvantage? He had a disadvantage though because
Nope.
he's frostbit. Already. Okay.
His speed slowed. That's it.
Yeah.
You missed.
So
Oh,
that's your
that's
action. Yep. So Flame, your turn.
That Chaos Bolt just don't like me.
Isn't the chaos? Doesn't she have to do with the chaos bolt? Doesn't she have to roll something else to find out what weird thing happens?
On a hit when you're rolling
okay.
for damage. Oh, but that does remind me. Roll a d20.
I thought that was on a nat one.
Who, me?
Yes.
Wild magic, I'm assuming.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
wild.
Rem, how I've read it and how I understand it is whenever she casts a spell from her sorcery list, she rolls an extra d20, and if it's a natural 20 on that one, it activates the wild magic table. Okay, nothing
I've been
happens.
playing that wrong too.
At least that's how I've understood it from reading it.
From
So
what I understood was that after she rolls, the DM rolls, and when they get a nat 20 or nat 1, whichever one they want to go off of, the DM.
see, I let the player roll, so this way I can't take responsibility for whatever happens.
That makes sense.
Nice, thanks.
It
I don't want to
saves
take.
the DM from being yelled at.
He doesn't want to take. He doesn't want to take responsibility for when you randomly turn me into a potted plant, because that can happen.
Or you go from white to blue.
Oh, we're gonna have an angry blue wolf.
I will rock my blue.
All right, Flame, your turn.
Okay, you notice I just moved. Now I'm gonna use another firebolt to attack the bandit.
Alrighty. Roll for your attack.
Can I just say I love how White and Shadow ended up on the same bandit, and now me and Flame are on the same bandit. Just pointing that out.
Well, I mean, it's realistic. Dragonborns would work together, and canines would work together.
And we have a crazy giant running off into the woods, and then there's a half elf sitting there like, where'd I go?
I got a 7 plus 2 makes 9.
Your firebolt goes off wide over the bandit's head.
He has ice coming on one side and fire coming on the other side, both missing him.
And now he is no longer slowed. He's going to use his action to dash, and
He's long gone.
quite literally, he's gone.
Oh, we got 4 of the 5.
Aww.
So the only way that we can find him is tracking him.
I'm going to retrieve my axe from the back of the man that ran.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to kind of search him while I'm doing it just to see what's what.
Because said bandit has one off, and I am looking for my master, I'm going to see if I can track this SOB. He is hindering my ability to find my master by attacking. I shall eat his face or ask him questions while eating his face.
Okay. So on that
I
note,
can't move.
break time so we can take our doggos out for parties.
Okay.
Right, yeah,
I'm going to go and examine the first one White killed.
Alright, you do all that. I had to get Rem set up on my big screen where we got everybody.
Everybody!
But yes, let's take a 5-minute bathroom break because I could really use the bathroom as well.
Okay.
So we will be
Bathroom
back,
break.
everyone. Go hit the bathrooms. Sorry for all the delays and shit we've been having. I will say this: we are done with Fantasy Grounds, so we don't need that for tonight. So if you want to close that, feel free.
But I wanted to kill more shit.
We may still kill more. We just won't have a map.
Okay.
If you want to kill the rest of the villagers that were running away, feel free. But
Well, I already said what I'm doing.
No,
I'll
I
be right back.
didn't say I wanted to kill friendly shit. I just said I wanted to kill more shit.
I say he ran away, got more people, and brought more people back. But okay.
The bandits. They're over 9,000.
oh my gosh.
And let's be right back.
I got a baby sitting here laughing at me.
So do we go back up to full health now?
Alrighty, I'm back. As for your question about the full health, Danny, it's when you guys take a long rest or a short rest and use hit dice to regain health.
But I'm saying, would this be a short rest or something like that right now because there's nothing around?
Actually, no, it would not be. A short rest would be like a 30 minutes of hopefully not doing anything. This is the immediate aftermath after combat. So it all depends what you guys do after this. Right now, we're just taking a break as players. And remind me to blame Shadow when he gets back, because I now have chips and salsa.
I think I want ice cream.
Welcome back, Ram.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to say something. I'm not trying to be like a rule lawyer or anything right here. It's just, like I said, I'm a DM before. So a lot of things you're doing, I'm not used to. So I'm not calling you out. I'm just trying to adjust.
And you know what? I completely understand, because there's a lot of people here that are used to different editions and stuff like that. This is like my fifth edition campaign I've ran, so
Okay.
I have certain
So
ways
far-
I do things. They may or may not be what other people do. It's just what I'm used to.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you know I'm not calling you out. It's just me trying to adjust how I think.
Alright,
Because
I'm back.
you're DM. So if I ask, it's not personal.
And it's
Did
completely
you,
understandable. I got no problem with people. It's like you got a question on rules or something I'm doing. Feel free to ask. I have no problems explaining my decisions.
Duke, did you see my my be right back screen?
No, I did
What?
not. I was kind of away too, but Shadow, I hate
I
you.
only see half of you.
But- Why do you hate me?
Salsa. Did you bring enough for the whole party?
That is amazing.
I still have the be right back screen up if you wanted to take a look at it.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like I understand where you're coming from, like he was saying, there are people here that are not familiar with this edition because we're used to older. For example, we have 4 here that are used to 2nd edition. Myself, White, Artie, and Danny. We play 2nd edition. That's all we've ever played. The farthest I've gotten is 3.5, but I'm literally playing it like, for example, it's Neverwinter Nights, so it's all done for me. I don't have to think about it. I just point and click.
Yeah.
I thought it was first edition.
Second.
Nope. We play 2nd.
Well, I've been playing since the basic set was originally out in like the 70s and have played every edition up until the 5th edition. And there's a difference between like how you DM and how you play. You know a lot more if you've DM'd, obviously, but the way it is, the DM calls the shot. So you play and you flow with the characters and figure
Ancho,
out. Yeah?
Ancho, you don't count. You're an old fart.
Well, I know that, but like I said, you get different experiences and different things. And if you've DM'd a long time and you kind of know what the rule sets are, but as a DM, that's the beauty of this game is that you can use or not use whatever you want.
Apparently, like I said, I've been doing quite a bit of homebrewing without realizing I was homebrewing it.
There's nothing wrong with that, and that's how you.
Nope.
you
It's
DM.
meant to make it your own. That's the beauty of the whole system.
That is the what. Like I tried doing like a by the book campaign before. I fucking hated it. I needed to sit there and homebrew my own world, homebrew my own environment.
By the way, Duke, I'm gonna have to get with you tomorrow and figure out how to download your version of the stream to put it up on the YouTube channel. I just realized that up until now I've had the desktop muted, so they haven't heard anything but me talking.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, yeah. So I can easily just send you the VOD for the stream.
That is just amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like, son of a...
Do you know how many streams I've done that on?
Maybe I'll have to check it all out because it doesn't say that it's muted.
So I know when I first started streaming, I did like a 4-hour Dark Souls video. And then went to edit it later. And it's like, there's no sound on any of this.
I was like getting tired in one stream, so I went to a be right back and muted to like grab a drink and go to the bathroom and stuff like that. I came back in another 3 hours without unmuting.
Oh.
Streamed another.
And no one in
right?
chat decided to tell me I was muted.
There was one day I was so tired that I forgot to end my stream, and it was up for another 3 hours before anything was found about it, and no one bothered to tell me, "Hey, you're still, you're still live."
So I don't got much more for this, but we can easily just discuss D&D more afterwards. But I figured wrap this up and prep up for next week's session for you guys, and then you can just discuss. And if you have any questions about some of the rulings or anything I've done, feel free to ask too. But I'm just gonna move on and wrap up today's session. So after all the bandits were killed, the one got away. Some of the civilians kind of start coming back out, wondering and looking at the aftermath of what has happened. a handful of them are coming up and thanking you a lot for driving them away. An older gentleman comes up, expresses his gratitudes, and brings up the fact that these bandits have always been a nuisance. We haven't really had the manpower or the funds to really have guards to try to drive them out. And he is wondering if you lot would be willing to take care of them for the village. What do you all decide to do?
I was gonna say something, but I was like, "That I can't say that because I'm not playing that character." Never mind.
He says bork. Bork, 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 bork.
I can't say anything right now.
I'm pretty sure it's been
Well,
over a minute.
like
but
by
you
now,
probably-
it'll be more than a minute. Your lichen form would have dropped.
Okay. So now I'm just standing naked and bloody in the town square. Awesome.
Yes, being thanked, mind you, where I'm getting doggo pets.
I would say your transformation would be similar to that of a polymorph, to where your clothing goes into your forms.
Okay.
So, just to save you from having to have like an entire wardrobe walking.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that because I was sitting here wondering, is like, well, she's ripping off her clothes. Does that mean she loses all of her AC when she goes back to human form, and she has to rebuy all of her equipment? I was just thinking about that. I was just like, wording. We play with someone who likes to kill us. Wording.
No.
Here's the thing: I'm not here to kill you all. I am here to tell a story to you all. Whether you survive to the end of the story is on your behalf and the dice gods.
Hail RNGesus?
Well, seeing how I've seen a human?
Me?
Yes.
I'm not quite human. You can tell. To most people, I would look. Give me a second.
I would say probably either human, elf, or half elf.
Well,
Is
humanoid.
your
okay?
humanoid form.
So after watching you turn into this crazy wolf dog like creature and attack this bandit that I was attacking, I'm going to ask you questions. Would you happen to know my master? Mind you, I am now standing bipedal and I'm looking at you and I'm asking you questions in common.
And like I said, I'm no longer the form I was when the battle started, so I don't think anyone knows who I am unless one of the party was looking at me when I changed.
I'm going to give Shadow's character a weird look and be like, I don't believe I know your master unless your master was a Sylvan.
Sad face, droopy eyes, droopy ears. Okay, I understand. He was elven. Or at least he dealt with elves. I didn't see him much. I think he was human. I don't know. But he dealt with elves. He was a magic user. That's why I am able to do things that I do.
I was wondering how a dog could do that.
Now, please note the dog is talking in your all heads.
Yes, I can talk, mind you, off character. I can talk telepathically in any language that I know, but if I'm actually being vocal, it's literally bark, bark, growl, growl, rah, 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 and whines and noises. That's typical dog stuff.
I cast comprehend language. That's got to be some kind of language.
Mind you, I can direct this out to 60 feet. So if you're 60 feet away, I can still talk to
You're
you.
hearing him in your head. You don't have to cast comprehend language.
I get that,
And
but if you start going
because he's
bark,
an
bark,
animal,
bark,
you would
bark,
need you would need speak with animals, not comprehend language.
Yes. I am an awakened dog, and the only reason I can use a sword and a shield is I've had minor experimentation by my master, which just so happens to be a magic user. So I'm able to use sword and shield because of the experimentation to better protect the home.
So in all of this, these townspeople are coming out, and no one is like questioning the fact that they just had what to them appears to be a werewolf in their midst.
They may not have
A
noticed.
lot of them fled the scene before you changed.
Okay, I figured they would have seen me transform back as they were coming back in.
No, I would.
No,
They were still making a lot of noise up until you transformed back. They probably wouldn't have came out until they growling.
At least it would have been a few minutes
ripping
before they
stuff.
started coming out.
Okay.
You guys would have had time if you wanted to. Just let me know now. The loot, the bodies of the bandits.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So with
For
so
all
just
you
be
who
clear,
are
was
looting,
anybody-
roll investigation checks.
It's investigation.
That's a what?
Hit the investigation button on your.
I got a 12.
I got an 18.
So the body I said I was going to go check was in the top left, right?
I don't see investigation.
Going to be under your proficiency mod skill. Long column right in the middle underneath
Yeah.
your
I searched the guy that I pulled the axe out of his back, and then the first one that I chopped in half, or the two that I looked at.
I got a 3.
I'm just going to ask for investigation from you all. Just give me kind of a group loot.
For my part,
Seven.
I'm absentmindedly walking away from the body because I don't remember where the body fell. I rolled a nat 1 and I have a -1 to investigation.
Well, you're more hypnotized by the bonfire.
Pretty
Right,
cut.
All right, so we had an 18, a 12,
14.
14,
A
14,
7.
a 7. I'm missing someone.
party.
Wait, am I still inspired? Can I roll a d6 to add to my?
Yeah,
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes, and
this
got
is
a
right after the
15.
combats.
12
So
plus 3
15.
is a 15.
All right.
you still want to use it, though.
Yeah, why not?
Did
So,
you roll the investigate, Artie?
What?
Did you roll the investigation?
Yes, I got a 7.
Okay.
I had a 0. Is I think what you're missing.
All right, so between all the 4 out of the 5 bandits you guys looted, you guys get 4 pieces of leather armor and a total of 60 gold pieces.
Rich bandits.
Split the 60 gold between 7?
How many of us are in the party?
6.
Well, actually,
6.
okay.
So that's 10 each. And
You also get 2 scimitars and a crossbow. A light crossbow. And about 40 crossbow bolts between them.
Anybody here even use crossbows?
Negative.
No. But where do we put the gold at?
Go to your equipment. There'll be a currency thing, and then you click on the currency. And then you add 10 pieces to the gold.
Are you still in Fantasy Grounds? There we go.
Probably put those in notes. A note section. So to sell, we have 4
Well, that's something you can easily do whenever you get to a shop and stuff. But
Yeah.
Okay, go.
so the old man is still waiting for an answer. If you guys are going to be willing to help remove the bandits from their troublesomeness of the village.
Sure, why not?
Let's kick your ass.
I'm always looking for a good story to tell.
He thanks
They
you
will-
much. He
They
lets you.
they will all die.
He thanks you
I
much. The town will come up with some form of reward to help you all once you clear it. And he says that they are generally come from up in the mountains towards the center of the island.
So nobody commenting on the fact that the orc that helped you isn't there, and there's a half elf trying to take credit now.
Nobody
Well,
cares.
I just saw an elf change into a werewolf thing and tear a guy up. So no.
So for us,
Exactly.
us that are canines, your scent smells the same. So it's like,
Okay, fair enough for you two.
And like Hancho had said, Oxen, he's just like, I just watched a humanoid turn into a lichen and rip this guy apart that was helping me, so I don't really care. He's a barbarian. Oh, cool, you're on
Yeah.
my side. Okay.
You fight good. You didn't die.
And the
keep
thing
going.
is, this half elf just came out from behind a concession stand or something to help fight, and the orc guy ran away. That's what they could easily assume too.
I do ask this what is he? What is he again?
Me?
Half elf.
No. The keeper of the town or whatever.
Oh, the-
festival dude.
It's an
Yeah.
old human gentleman.
Okay, well, I asked the human gentleman, has there been a strong, powerful-looking wizard walk through? He may know that might be my master. Have you seen such man?
He has not. He's going to respond with a curious look on why there's a dog talking into his head. But he's going to say, we have not had any strong magic users apart from the few of you that have helped us here this night. But we have heard tales from travelers that sometimes come from the seas of strong magic users on distant lands.
Ooh, my master may be out there. I wag my tail excitingly. I will remove all of the bandits from the mountains if you help me find my master.
Pet the doggo.
He will nod and say, I will see what we can do.
Yes. Yes. Yes! I throw my ball in excitement. I go play with my ball.
Very excited little fellow.
he's not little.
I know, he weighs more than I do.
200 pounds. That's without anything on me.
He looks like a small bear in size, like a black bear.
No, he looks like a squirrel to me.
As long as you don't stand up, you're still little. Once you stand up, I'm leaving.
Actually, I think we decided that he's about.
About 5 feet tall, standing on my 2 feet, which I am currently now, because I was talking to Raven and asking if she knows who my master might be, because she has changed and master might know. So I stand to show master has experimented, and so yeah, I'm a standing dog now.
So they offer you all
I can play
a
this character very well.
room in the inn for
Okay,
the
so
night
does
to
anybody
give
know
you
who
guys
did
some
the leather
rest.
armor?
I think we're
And
just
then
going
next
to
week, we
throw
will
it
pick up in
into,
the
like,
morning.
group pile, and then once we come across a place
Store.
to sell it, then we're going to sell it and
Sell
split.
it and split. Because I know it won't fit me.
Unless someone needs it, which you shouldn't need it.
I'm already wearing it.
Yeah. So
Should have already gotten leather in the
Um,
beginning when you got your equipment or whatever you.
as part
for
of the
some
reward
reason-
for helping tonight, they're giving you all rooms in the local inn to kind of let you guys rest and recover before you head out for the fight at the bandit camp.
Raven's going to ask the old man if there is a shop, and if there is it open?
Not at this hour of night, because the sun is now finally set.
Okay.
All right. Did any of the townsfolk get hurt in the attack other than the one that's clearly dead?
There has been some wounds. The mayor is dead.
I'm
I was
gonna
going to say a lot of
take out
people
my-
got cuts and stuff like that, but a lot of it is just the people have been bandaged up and are starting to do fine.
Okay, they're already been bandaged up.
Yeah. You get the
Okay.
feeling that while you guys were fighting, they were already tending to what wounded they had.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and heal the barbarian the damage he took. Then.
Raven's going to ask the old man as well. Like, so, with your mayor dead, are you now in charge?
Until a new mayor is elected, I will take charge again. And he hangs his head at that.
Again, I'm
Again.
assuming you're the former mayor.
I've retired years ago to let the younger generation handle things, and I will just
How's
take
that
over
working out
until.
for you?
Oh, it was going good until today.
There's one issue.
Hmm?
Right now it says my armor says none.
Same for me. I don't have any armor either, so I'm gonna have to have it made or save up enough to buy some.
A barbarian and a wizard wouldn't have any armor anyways, would they?
Not to start out with, but I can wear light or medium armor.
You don't have any.
Yeah, not to start out with.
equipment?
Wasn't in
But
my
also,
equipment.
depending on the barbarian path you go, you actually get perked for not having armor.
Right, and I'm not anywhere yet. I'm still first level, so.
What's your basic on?
Danny,
What?
if you go into your D&D Beyond, there should be a spot that says equipment. Isn't anything that says leather?
Wizards
not
don't
mine
wear
either.
armor. Spellcasters don't generally wear armor.
Yeah,
They're generally not
robes.
proficient in it.
Yeah, they
But-
normally wear.
I mean,
clothes.
Only ones that would do that is like bards, paladins, clerics.
They wear necklaces and thongs.
Yeah. The thing is with Wizard, you guys generally will get like enchanted robes eventually and stuff like that that will buff up your defenses.
Plus, there's a spell you can take it right now called Mage Armor that gives you an extra 3.
And then there's also a field which you might have access to, you might not, where you can get a +5 as a reaction to your AC for a turn.
So did you understand that, guys?
Yeah, so I have light armor, medium armor, and shields, simple weapons, martial weapons. That's what I'm proficient. I can be proficient in.
I was talking to Artie and Danny.
And at times I looked up here, it says on the clothes, and it says traveler. And it says that there was a set of wolf shirt in breeches, a belt, shirt.
Yeah, so it's, you have like just regular clothing.
Yeah, you have normal clothing on right now until you're able to find an enchanted robe.
And say it come with a cloak and with a hood.
Yep, just your normal clothing. It's eventually you'll find like a magic shop and you'll be able to buy an enchanted robe, or you'll find one in a chest or something.
Wizards and sorcerers do not have armor proficiencies.
Yeah. Says
And if you try to equip armor, even if you get the proficiency, I think it causes issues with your casting.
And Artie, you have fine clothing on right now. You're gonna be probably in, I would assume a gown of some sort with a nice cloak, and
Wizard's dressing gown.
she's a sorceress. So.
Lightning bolt.
But yeah, like I said, you guys are all level 1s. You're starting out. You guys don't have a lot of the powerful stuff yet. It's common.
Raw.
Did we get any XP?
I'm doing milestone leveling. So basically, when I feel you guys have done enough story-wise, I tell you guys you've leveled up.
Fair enough.
I do this that way mostly because it gives me a little bit more control to run the story. So this way you guys just don't run out, just kill a bunch of shit real quick, and then get back to the story. It allows me to keep everything kind of balanced.
He doesn't want this to be a sandbox game.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Okay, so we're all going to. I'm gonna pipe up. Well, I could definitely use a bath. I'm gonna look over at Oxen and see all the blood splatter on him. I'm like, looks like the rest of my party could use a bath too. So, which way's the inn? What was that?
Anybody have prestidigitation? Just bye-bye blood. Bye-bye blood. Bye-bye blood.
So, which way's the inn?
He will lead you all to the inn, and you guys will all have your rooms. There's enough rooms for y'all to have your own, so no forced sharing.
And actually, I've got to double take that. I can't go to the end. I've got to go find a nice spot in the wood because I'm a ranger.
Well, you don't have to, unless you want to make that your quirk.
I thought rangers they don't stay in town.
There's nothing.
Ranger.
You would feel mildly uncomfortable, but I don't think that would be. You wouldn't bother you.
Yeah. Like you would probably have that urge to be, out in wilderness and stuff like that, but you wouldn't get no debuffs or anything for being in an inn.
This is a small village, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We're on an island as well.
So for
it's an island world. Everywhere is an island.
So for
there's no main continents.
For prosperity's sakes, I might be fine with like a night or two, but if we were to spend a week in town, I would want to. At that point, I would be like, okay, I have to get away.
Yeah, at that point, you could just be like, you need to spend enough time outside and stuff like that.
I was also going to say, since this is a small village, it's as close to just being out in the woods as being out in the woods is almost. So I think it wouldn't bother you too much. The bigger the town gets, I'd say, yeah, you'd start feeling that sooner and sooner, probably.
Like, the town population is probably around 200 people.
So not much.
So I am going to ask the innkeeper. Okay, wait. Is there a bath in my room, or is there a specific room set aside for a bath?
They would say that there's a bathhouse section that people can go to wash up. It's on the ground floor while the rooms are upstairs type thing.
Okay, I'm going to go bath.
This is more kind of the medieval era thing, so there's not really indoor plumbing. So,
right.
How close are we to the shoreline or the water?
You're on the shore. They have a dock for fishing boats and stuff like that, and some traders that come in via the boats.
Just gonna go rinse off in the lake.
Yep, I'm a barbarian. I don't need no stinking bath.
The salt water's
Hey,
going to
I'm
sting a
still-
little.
I'm still a lady.
I'm good. I'm gonna.
Why would it sting?
Because I have cuts and bruises.
I healed those.
Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he healed me.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I healed you.
I completely missed
I
missed
thank
that,
him.
so
I
my
thank him for
apologies.
healing me.
Did anyone heal Danny? Because he took damage too, didn't he?
I only had 2 spell slots. I healed Crystal and
Crystal.
and now the Barbarian.
Okay. Gonna rinse off the gore and the blood and the.
But for next session,
deep
you guys
water.
are free to click the long rest button on your sheets. But this is where I'm gonna wrap up today's D&D.
Aww.
We'll
So
pick
where
up next
do
week,
we go?
fresh in the morning, as you guys make your way towards the mountain.
Cuckoo. What?
And for the stream, we're gonna go raid someone. I feel like raiding Doc Rock.
Dead by Daylight.
Rock, star?
Rock lobster. I'm
So-
gonna rate him too, even though I don't have anyone.
Y'all have a good night, and we'll catch you next week's for D&D.
Awesome.
Yes.
Later.
Night, everybody.